18th, 2020. It's a little bit before 9 in the morning. Got a little bit of raking going on. We're raking ultra-thin grass hay. And there's a little bit of alfalfa in it. You can see there's some alfalfa. I'm getting out here now. This is pretty wet hay right now. It dried by yesterday afternoon. It was about 75% dry. I usually would typically rake hay as the dew's coming off rather than the dew on. You can see boots are wet. So dew will probably be lifting within the hour to two hours. And this hay probably within about 3 hours from now would be too dry to rake. So I got about 32 acres to do, which is no big deal because I got the Gale bifold rake. I've got the Deere 60 in 6th gear, kind of putzing along a lot faster than I normally would rake. But because it's so wet still because of the dew, it's not really losing a lot of leaves. We got down to 50 degrees last night, so we had a pretty good dew. But I normally wouldn't do this, but we have low humidity days. Look at that, not a cloud in the sky, which is kind of rare for Michigan. And we've got several days of good weather. So if I make the mistake and rake too much dew into the windrow, and it wouldn't dry out today, that dew wouldn't steam out of there, then I got extra days as a backup. But when you got really good dry weather and the hay had already partially cured, I think I'm going to save a lot of hay by raking right now, and then later this afternoon be able to bale it. So it's kind of a different strategy, raking with the heavy dew on it still, and just trying to save what little hay we have here. There's just not a lot of it, so I want to be a little bit careful. If I go any faster than this, I'm worried about beating that hay up too much. You see a little bit, tiny little bit of leaf shadow there. Not a whole lot. Beautiful morning. We had a lot of beautiful weather. Kind of late summer, typically pretty dry, low humidity weather. We get some of this going into fall. It'll be golden. Some of the best baling weathers of the fall. Get those good Indian summer days, low humidity. And I don't mind. I know things are going to get super dry. I don't mind raking a little bit of that moisture into the road to keep that hay from getting too dry when I bale. If stuff gets down around, I bet today you get bales 80% moisture. And, they can get problems with baling. You want to keep a good, nice, firm bale. It's nice to have a 15% moisture bale. Really works in that baler good. You can bale super fast, get a nice quick dense bale. You don't have to crank up that baler density and mess around with too much density. 90% of your natter problems are going to be density issues. Pulling against the twine holders and the bill hooks, all that stuff. A half hour to rake 10 acres. Okay, 10:30. The dew is off. Hay's still got some moisture in it. Got 8 more acres to do across the road. I want to get it before it gets too dry. But yeah, it's pretty good. A little bit over an hour and a half, and I've got about 26 acres. the hour, 45 minutes. 11 o'clock. It's starting to get dry, but I am almost done. This is a field that's real thin here. 32 acres in 2.5 hours. So I did around 12 acres per hour raking. She's got some moisture to it, but I bet 2 or 3 hours this will be ready to bale. So got a little bit of clouds, but boy, it's low humidity. You can feel it. Uh-oh, got a flat tire. Oh, good thing I got the air compressor with me over in the truck.